How's it going today, people, on this glorious, day is it today? Apparently it's Thursday, on this glorious Thursday. Huh, the more you know, eh? Anyway, we gotta go to work in about 10 minutes. Fuck. Hopefully, maintain our composure, get through the day, come home. Tomorrow's Friday. Then I gotta go to work for overtime on Saturday. And then I get one day off. Whatever. Anyway, while I was downstairs pooping, came to my eye, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, who in their right mind would wake up one day and go, I want to be a doctor. I'm going to go to school for 10 years and be a doctor. What I want to specialize in is assholes. Like, who in their right mind would want to be a proctologist by choice? What would fascinate you enough to want to have to examine buttholes all day long? You'd have to be really down with the butthole to want to specialize in that on purpose. No, I could understand if doctor school is one of those things where it's like, all right, guys, everybody pick a specialty. Here's the hat of choice. Go ahead. And then somebody pulls, oh, heart, yay, heart. Oh, I'm a lung doctor, yay. Oh, I'm an eye doctor, yay. Ah, crap, I'm an ass doctor. Son of a, you know. I could see that, but to physically actually choose to be a proctologist, and I guess they call them proctologists because ass doctor is kind of vulgar, I guess, but... like, really, who in their right mind would want that position? Shit, is the garbage day coming by? Oh, I don't know, but I got 2 bags to bring out. I better go do that right now. Anyway, people, the shit's at the side of the road, so we're good there. Gonna grab my E-dart, fill it up, and we're gonna head off to work. Yay! Alright, well, I hope my keys are downstairs, otherwise I did that thing where I lost them again. So, let's saddle up, saddle in, let it begin. Get off to work so we can come home again. And tomorrow's Friday, and then overtime Saturday, and then Sunday's a day off, and then back at her on Monday. Oh, fuck yeah! The hardest part of my day, the motivation going to work. It's literally like, this is the most, every day I dread this time. Like, shouldn't be this way. It really shouldn't. That's funny because one of the guys that I work with got a new job. He said every day he would walk up to those front doors. He'd look up in the air and go, why can't I just go numb and skip this part? Like, his body will go through the motions, his voice will happen and talk to the customers, but he could just skip this point. Fuck, I need that remote from the movie Click. That'd be awesome. There's like, took and go ahead. Took and go ahead. Skip Monday to Friday, the working time, and just not even have it in my brain. Oh well, it's the way she goes. Go in today, get told what I did wrong yesterday, get told what I did wrong the day before by somebody who's like 10 years younger than me, doesn't even do the same job, who just gets reamed on by somebody higher up, who gets reamed on by somebody higher up, who gets reamed on by somebody higher up. That's how the chain of command works. Blah. That's all I gotta say, blah. I don't know. I'm just losing my patience with this world in general. Everything pisses me off nowadays. Everything. Like, I'm really contemplating life decisions. I know I can't go back on them. But I gotta start making better ones because so far, I've just been fucking up. I really, if I could turn back time, keep the knowledge I had today, there's a lot of things I wouldn't have done. Like, number 1, bought a house. I would have just worked at Ontario, lived in a fucking apartment, banked as much money as I could, come severance day, then I would have moved somewhere where success was a thing. You know, I wouldn't have wasted my time trying to get established in a location that's just a dead zone. And, you know, my parents keep telling me, Adam, go to the bank, talk to them about the mortgage, see if there's something they can do. When do I have time to go to the bank? This fucking job consumes my entire week. Like, it's not like people who work regular hours, 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. These cocksuckers have me going in from fucking 11 to 8. If I go to the bank at 9 in the morning, they usually don't take you in right away. You gotta wait till like 9:30. They usually want to work with you for about an hour or two. Usually it's 2-hour time blocks. By then, I'm already late for work, so I don't have time during the week to go, and they're not open on the weekends, so it's impossible to go to the bank and get shit taken care of, see if I can get myself financially on set so that this job doesn't nickel and dime the shit out of me. You know, in between this and the government's taking more money for more bullshit because they keep screwing up projects and they need money from somewhere, so they got to get it from the citizens because they don't make any cash. They're selling all their crown corporations. How can someone fucking live this day and age? I don't know. Barking up a tree that's already been barked up. You know, I'm just completely frustrated with life in general. It ain't gonna get easier either. It's gonna get harder. I still have a lot of my severance left, so, but I'm just watching that slowly dwindle away because I'm not making enough money to maintain. And it's not like the stuff I've bought recently, I bought with my own money. I bought it with the YouTube money to use on YouTube, like the GoPro session. YouTube money. You know, well, I use my money and then I just take the money out of my PayPal and replace it in my bank. Like, but still, it's just still YouTube money in the end. It's not like I'm using my personal money. I'm trying to keep that to keep afloat. And I just non-stop see the savings get dwindled away. So I got to figure something out. Or otherwise, this boat's going to sink and the house won't be my concern anymore because the bank will be able to have it. Whatever, right? Spike, bud. Holy. Like a dirty old Schwinn. But, yeah, I don't know. One of these days I got to get to the bank. See if there's anything we can do with the mortgage. See if we can, like, change it or lower its payments or do some fucking thing. Well, we'll figure shit out. And like the job with Mike would have been perfect. I did the math last night. Like this job pays less than what I would have made on EI getting off on Terra. Like that's how bad it is. Fuck, $771 to every 2 weeks, boys. Watch the fuck out. Skivens is in the money, right? Fucking pathetic. This is the kind of job you get when you're fresh out of high school. So you can work your tits off for 3 years so you can afford 1 year's tuition in college. Then you OSAP the rest. Just a bunch of horse dick tranquilizer if you ask me. I need to get out of here and find some skilled labor. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here and carry on once we're done work. By then my brain should be mashed potatoes or pudding. And maybe I'll say something funny and not so depressing. You never know. So until then, peace the frig out. Yay! We're done work. Yay. My brain hurts. But you expected me to say that, probably. Fuck. Now I get to go home, edit up some videos. Oh shit, we gotta shoot Flyer Day still. Fuck. Okay, go home, edit up this video, cook something for dinner, edit up Flyer Day, eat dinner, or I don't know. I can't even put a process to my brain. I got a lot of shit to do tonight before I can even consider going to bed, so I can go back to work tomorrow. I'm hoping I go home to an awesome words from Mike sitting on Facebook. I didn't bring my phone today because I never bring it because they get bitchy when they see, like, I keep it in my pocket. Like, I'll go right on the floor with it in my pocket. It's pretty much turned off. I got all the shit disabled on it, so it's not broadcasting, it's not transmitting, it's not receiving any transmissions. It's like in dead zone. And then as soon as I walk out, I just turn on all the antennas. Well, whatever I need. There's no Wi-Fi at work, so I just turn on the simple antennas, like the cellular network and that, and get the data service going again and do what I gotta do. And then I disabled it all, go back on the floor. Well, the other day, like Tuesday, was it? Yeah. When I had my phone at work with me, I had it on me because I didn't want to leave it in my locker and give a shit. And sure enough, they see the phone bulge on me, and this bitch goes and fucking reports me. Like, oh, he has a phone on the floor. Well, it's not out on the floor, it's in my pocket, and it's completely fucking disabled. So what's the big deal, guy? Well, they come over and they're like, yeah, you're not allowed to have electronics on the floor. We could write you up for this. And I'm like, do you see the phone? They're like, no, it's in your pocket. And I'm like, how do you know that's a phone? I said, well, it's shaped. Take it out of your pocket. And I said, no, you can't tell me to take it out of my pocket. I said, how do you know it's a phone? They said, well, just looking at its shape, I'm like, it could be a portable USB battery.
You know I have one. You told me I can't have it out on the floor, but you didn't say I couldn't have it in my pocket. Well, still, you need to, if that's a phone, you can't have it on you. I said, it's not a phone. I said, then it's not a phone. They said, well, we need proof of that. I'm like, no, you don't. I said, if it's out of your sight, it's out of your mind. And I know who ratted me out. And I said, and besides, I bet you any money if you check her purse, she's got her phone in there. Well, it doesn't matter. That's in her purse. I'm like, that's still on her person. Well, we'll let it go this time because we didn't see you actually use it. And I'm like, I am not a cell phone junkie. All right? And even if it was a phone, it's none of your business. It was a phone, but it was none of their business. Like, holy fuck. It's like they're just... Like, are you trying to get me to walk out the door? Because you're fucking doing a good job. Like, Jesus Murphy. Heaven forbid. Like, and I've seen people in there. Actually, one of the guys I was sitting beside today, he was, like, using his phone in there underneath the desk. And I'm like, bro, put that shit away. And he's like, oh, right. Forgot. I'm just waiting for an important email. I'm like, yeah. But they got fucking snoopers. What do you mean? I'm like, they got a fucking computer. The IT guy walks around with a computer, and he can detect the signal on your cell phone. And if he detects that it's in here, he's going to be pissed. Like, the only reason why I have my phone on me, even though I could have probably put it in my locker, I just didn't feel like running back and forth to my locker on every break. Figured, fuck it, just keep it in my pocket. They only give you 15 minutes for break and a half an hour for lunch anyway. That way there, the moment I cleared the classroom, got into the safe zone, I could bust out the phone and do what I got to do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But you got to have those fucking nosy Nancys that just get involved in everything. Now, right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to the grocery store. I need to get more breakfast stuffs. Well, I guess I'm not parking there. Fucking people can't park in this goddamn fucking town. So I'll park right here. Frig it. Alright, I'm going into Food Basics. I think they're open till 9. I got about 20 minutes left. I'm going to run in there, get what I need, and then we're going to go home. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I don't know if you guys can see this truck. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. It was parked in front of the beer store, and then it made its way over here, and it parked... do you see that black car? Yeah, you do. This black car, like, right to the left. It parked there, turned itself off, and then turned back on, and then drove over and parked beside that that black car that's lights on. It parked right over here. You don't even see it now. Yeah, it was parked right over there now. Like, I have no idea what the fuck the thing was doing. But it was like driving all over the place. Like I was trying to strategically park close enough. Oh, whatever. Fucking weirdos in this town. But, let's go home. I got some pork chops and steaks for tonight. Well, not all for tonight, obviously, but for this while. They still got that awesome pork chop deal on sale, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll go out to the barbecue and barbecue tonight. But then I'm like, fuck, I gotta film Flyer Day. But then I'm like, fuck, I'm not playing any video games tonight, so I can. You know? Like, fuck. Now I'm getting a little gamed out. Gotta tame her down. I gotta fucking get my brain back in order. I gotta try and find my happy again. Because right now my happy's gone. My happy is gone. So I was thinking, this is a weird one, but I'm thinking I might go home, get the flyers, shoot Flyer Day from the garage while I barbecue. That way there, I get 2 birds stoned same time. I get my food barbecue cooked, which is awesome. And I get to shoot Flyer Day, which is also awesome. So 2 birds stoned same time. I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Because I really don't feel like air frying food when I got a fully functional barbecue in the garage. Only problem is I don't have a flat surface, so I guess the tractor is going to be my table. Because I don't really have a good spot to use out there, as every workbench is covered in shite. I know, Adam, clean off your fucking benches then. Meh. Anyway, people, I'll talk to you when I get home. Figured out a solution for barbecuing out here and having the door open. Yup. If I want the door to stay where it is and not cover up the light, I just jam a screwdriver in this thing and the wheel rests on it, probably putting unnecessary stress on that wheel. But it's holding the friggin' door still. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. I could even go one level lower, but pretty sure that would cover the bulb. Let's try it. Yeah, any attempt to go higher than that and it covers the friggin' bulb. Son of a bitch. Alright, we got our flyers here. I just took out a bunch of garbage, put it in the can here. We're going to use this here as the flyer day bench. It's going to be friggin' stupid crazy. But I really want barbecue pork chops, and I'm going to cook all 6 of them tonight. Bag and tag them cold for tomorrow. I'm going to get off work. All I got to do is throw them in the nuker, and they're ready to rock, which is awesome. So let me do a little bit of maintenance on my barbecue, and then we'll be at it. Alrighty, well, the grill is heating up, so we'll let it do its thing. Then we'll clean the bars. I already cleaned all the bullshit off the... oh, still catching on fire though, eh? But I already cleaned all the bullshit off of the deflectors, if you will. So, I really need to, I think mean green, or maybe even just getting some oven cleaner. Hosing her down, letting her go, and then scraping it clean with a flat putty knife or something. Clean all the base, all the charcoal shit off of it. Carbon or whatever it is. And get her back to spick and span, because I do want this barbecue to last me a little bit. I need to get some sort of a degreaser, because that's pretty gross. Alrighty guys, just got done filming flyer day in the garage. Flame on! Oh, you're doing that fire starter thing. Really charbroiling the piss out of my meat. Yeah. So we're coming along here with the cooking. Gotta wait for that fire to die down. I'm sure I can push this back, put you up here, push this back, move you over here, and then we can do like a heat deflection system. Let the meat really cook. Freaking awesome. Who would have thought getting 2 birds stoned at the same time was a good idea? This guy. So yeah, tomorrow night I get off work at 8 o'clock. If you're wondering what this is just smoke. Fuck it. But I get off work at 8 o'clock, and then I come home. I gotta go to bed early, because I gotta be up in 12 hours, because I gotta be back at work for 10 o'clock on Saturday, so I can learn this new system, which is implemented the following week. Bullshit. So here's hoping Saturday night, that we play some Grand Theft Auto and not Ark. I'm getting kind of tired of Ark lately, because fuck, we've been playing it every night. And you're probably saying, Adam, why don't you stream? It's because I just want to get shit did. And it's so annoying to play when everybody's just not having a good time and getting upset. And died the other day. That was pretty good. Kind of wish I was streaming for that. You guys would have fucking loved that one. So I found a cave by the house underwater. I'm going to talk video game shit. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's what I do. So I found a cave by the house underwater. So I swim down and I'm like, oh, there's a cave here, an underwater cave. Because I found out to get crystal, yeah, you don't have to kill those stupid worm things on the beach. You can go down to the bottom of the ocean. There's clams that shit them out like crazy. Anyway, so I went down there, started collecting clams, and then I find this underwater cave, and I'm like, oh, cool. But there was this, like, weird crayfish-looking arsehole guarding the cave. I brought my shark down, too. I had Sid Vicious with me. Sure enough, me and Sid go down there. This friggin' thing attacks us. We both get torpored. I eject off of Sid. It hits me and torpors me. When you pass out underwater with scuba gear, you stop breathing. Therefore, you suffocate. Sure enough, that's exactly what I did. I didn't breathe and died. Now this creature doesn't kill you. It just sits there and knocks you out and keeps knocking you out and keeps you knocked out until you die. That's it. Well, Sid Vicious, he doesn't die. He can breathe underwater. He's a shark. I, however, couldn't. So I died, and I'm like, oh no, my shit, I lost it all. So I get back on beach. I had enough materials to make the scuba tank, and that was it. So I slapped myself a new scuba tank on, jump back in the water, swim back down to where it was, and there's this stupid crayfish still swinging at Sid, and I'm like, oh man, Sid must be dead. Get up really close to realize he's not dead. He's just having the best friggin' trank dart nap of his life. He is right out of it. He's done. He's shut her down. He's gone to bed. So I managed to get over to my body, get all my shit, and then I back off, and I had a crossbow on me with some trank darts. So I started firing trank darts at this thing, which wasn't doing enough damage. So I had to leave. Sid was fine. His health was still 100%. So I was like, well, frick, if Sid's enjoying himself, I'll let him enjoy himself, and I'll go deal with this guy.
The only way I know how. And the only way the only way I knew how was to get up topside, knock down some trees, bang out some rocks, and build myself some arrows, because the only thing that works underwater is a crossbow. So I went upstairs, I went up, got the trees, made myself about 40 arrows, went back down, killed the damn thing, got an award for killing it. Apparently it's like some big mob boss, which wasn't that hard to kill. It only took like 4 arrows. It's pretty slow moving too, so you should be able to catch up to it. So I killed the damn thing and went into the cave. And the resources in the cave were insane. We're talking obsidian for polymers. We're talking crystal for lenses. We're talking oil for whatever oil's used for. Shit for days. So this just opened up a whole new ballgame. We can farm pearls from underwater to make electronics. Or is it crystal? No, it's pearls. Silica pearls for electronics. We can farm crystal under in that cave for any glassware. Like the new, and I built a new, there's a whole bunch of new shit on Ark that I've done since the last time we played. But I built a new greenhouse on top of my house. We've revamped the entire base. It's freaking awesome now. There's room to move. What else did we do? We made a mating shack, was the PG term for it, but we call it something else. I'm just not allowed to disclose that on the video. For mating dinosaurs. We can't get that to work right. And every time we made a dinosaur and successfully get an egg to hatch, the stupid saw dies like right away. So, because that's a big failboat, we decided screw mating dinosaurs, we'll just go out and tame what we want and level them up the old-fashioned way. And what else? And then we, what else did we do? We did a bunch of shit. Logie died a couple times. Logie, he got a shark, he lost it. Shark came into the bay and attacked both of our sharks and killed them. And then, I died there. I died again. I can't remember where I died. Oh, yeah. I was flying on my bird one night, and another bird came along, another Argentavius came along and knocked me off my damn Argentavius. Plummeted to my friggin' death. Son of a bitch. Didn't have a parachute on me. Dumb thumb. Died. So, luckily I was able to get back and get my shit. I found out penguins. You kill a penguin and you hit them with an axe, you get organic polymer. And I know where to find a boatload of penguins. We discovered a bunch of cooking recipes. A lot of cool shit's been happening on the Ark server lately that we've been learning, so it's been a good time. But I'm getting kind of tired of it because we've been clocking in like 40 hours a week. It's like a second job, for freak's sakes. But anyway, these things got to be cooked. I'm going to bring them in the house, and I'll see you guys in there. Anyway, guys, there's a dirty old big plate of meat right there. I'm going to bag and tag some of these guys. Probably bring some tomorrow to work for me for lunch. That'd be awesome. And then call her quits for tonight. So I'm going to go eat. I got to edit 2 videos tonight and get them both uploaded for tomorrow. And then it's bedtime. So it's currently around 9:30 now. And I'm basically done for the night. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. So yeah, on that note, thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.